Thank you very much, Mr. Chair. I want to recognize my colleague ministers, excellencies, participants, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Like the chair said, I am presenting on behalf of the CARICOM, CRFM member states. Illegal, unreported, and unregulated IUU fishing is considered a major threat to fisheries resources in the Caribbean region, undermining regional efforts to conserve and manage fish stock. IUU fishing leads to the loss of both short and long-term social security and environmental protection. IUU fishing also prevents governments of the CARICOM communities, that's CARICOM countries, from achieving their national and regional agreed management fisheries goal and objectives. CARICOM is concerned about the link between IUU fishing and other forms of crime-related aspects as it pertains to fishing. We have seen documented fraud and forgery. Example, forged fishing license, tax crimes, and money laundering, as well as organized criminal activities associated with fishing, which use fishing as a cover-up, including drug trafficking, human trafficking, arms trafficking, and trading in contraband, fuel, and goods. We are also concerned about the extent of transnational organized criminal groups involved in the fisheries sector in these activities. The CARICOM Regional Fisheries Mechanism, CRFM, is the specialized body responsible for fisheries development in the region. They promote and facilitate the responsible utilization of fisheries resources and aquaculture resources. They have identified IUU fishing activities in the Caribbean region as a threat. These include poaching of neighboring regional fleets in national waters and poaching by industrial distant water fleets in the exclusive economic zone, as well as IUU fishing by national operators in the national waters. If IUU fishing, seafood fraud, and connected maritime crime activities are not dealt with, they can lead to the permanent collapse of our fisheries and seriously impaired efforts to rebuild stocks that have already been depleted, thereby destroying the natural resources based on any potential future economic and social benefit. The fight against IUU fishing and associated maritime criminal activities is therefore a high priority for CARICOM countries. Given the impact on our national and regional security, governance, and sustainable development of our country, the devastation of our economy caused by COVID-19 pandemic is an additional to the negative impact of severe weather systems arising from climate change, have reinforced the urgent need to safeguard our maritime resources in order to ensure food security and protect the livelihood of our legitimate fishers and export earning from the maritime resource. As we protect future social and economic benefits for our economy, we are still at the development stage. Emphasizing CARICOM commitment to dealing with this issue, the 2010 Fisheries St. Lucia Declaration on IUU fishing outlined the action expected of CRFM member states via a harmonized, multi-pronged approach to combating IUU fishing. The 2014 CARICOM Common Fisheries Policy is an overarching policy of the Caribbean communities and include among its objectives the prevention, deterrence, and eliminating of IUU fishing with an emphasis on the establishment and upkeep of effective monitoring, control, and civilian system. 3 CARICOM specialized institutions, namely the CRFM, CARICOM Implementation Agency for Crime and Security Impacts, and the Regional Security System, RSS, have been working together to address IUU fishing and other marine crimes in the region. Aware that IUU fishing also contributes to illegal trade in wildlife, CARICOM supported the effort of the recently formed Caribbean Wildlife Enforcement Network, CARIWEN, which seeks to counter wildlife crime in the region, as well as the recently adopted West Central Atlantic Fisheries Commission Regional Plan of Action to prevent, deter, and eliminate IUU fishing, RPOA-IUU. In the wider Caribbean region, the development of RPOA-IUU was spearheaded and coordinated by a joint CRFM, WCAF, and OPESCA working group. CARICOM reiterates the view that IUU fishing and related crimes often involve transnational criminal elements. Therefore, there is a need for regional and international cooperation for the prevention, deterrence, and elimination. In this regard, CARICOM recognizes and acknowledges the value of the Copenhagen Declaration on Transnational Organized Crime in the global fishing industry, and take this opportunity to register our common interests in that declaration. As small island developing states with significantly resource limitations, CARICOM countries look forward to securing partnership, technical assistance, and support in the implementation of the RPOA-IUU to help resolve the challenges we face in dealing with this scourge. CARICOM stands ready to cooperate with other ocean nations and the UN organization to find sustainable solution against IUU fishing and transnational organized crime in the global fishing industry, and to create a sustainable, fair blue economy for all our people. Thank you very much, and please allow me to wish everyone a happy Christmas and a very successful 2021. And we are committed to continue working with all organizations in trying to remedy these outstanding problems. Thank you very much, Mr. Chairman.